Am I going to be reading this? Or am I going to be reading this? Well, this is the AI anyway. What's this say? Greetings again, unknown intruder. I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show up. Yeah, we did meet underground, did we? Clearly I was wrong. Your presence is unwelcome here. Please turn around and vacate the premises as at once. If you fail to comply, I will be forced to engage the station's auto defense systems. Well, I'm not exactly armed. Speaking of, what exactly was that? When I came in, it looked like a decontamination procedure, but what could possibly be out there in hard vacuum? Hello? Oh, who am I fooling? The system has been offline for weeks now. Well, that's a relief. Lately, the maintenance and care once invested in the station have been non-existent at best. Well, alright. I'm not going to do anything dangerous, and it's in both of our best interests to keep this place intact. Oh, don't give me that. Locker room. Tell you what, before I leave this room, I might as well see what else is in it besides... Wait a tick, what's this? Well, this thing here, I can't see, but this looks like cargo bay plans in its current container layout. Someone needed to get to the other side and left a marked path. What do I need this pen for? And this is waterproof blueprint tube. And this is just a multi-purpose container. Come to think of it, I'm starting to recognize things. I'd rather not have to leave right now. And there's some tools. Access terminal frame. Access terminal scan module. So I'm guessing likely Stas anyway. He must have jury-rigged something to send out that signal. See if there are any clues in here. Hello? Alright, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I've been doing this by accident quite a lot, and I'm not exactly sure. I wasn't sure I'd need it, but... I just bolt over here. There we go. And this is a map of Solska's layout. It shows all the rooms adjacent to the main lobby. So I came in right around here. The AI and such is here. I'll tell you what these icons are, like they did in the original. I take it this is the locker room, airlock, medical bay, and that looks like the AI. And that up ahead, I'm not sure. I'm guessing that's the cargo bay. Well, I suppose it's best to assess my situation first before I go stumbling into anything. And this is pending, in progress, completed. Yeah, Stas used that in the power room. Here's some notes. The communications relay is failing again. Maybe if we had a competent chief of engineering, then this wouldn't be a recurring problem. Signed M. Poliakov. I wonder if he's related to the British writer Stephen Poliakov. Stas, I need to see you ASAP at the Terraform control room. It's about the military shipment signed Irina. That's weird. Well, there must be more than one Irina about. And the new heat sensors just arrived. I'll have to check them out before installing them. Stas, how old are these notes? Is Irina the Irina that died of, or should I say was murdered by Nikolai using mold? photoluminescent exposure of herbal specimens has been adjusted. Full recalibration of organic 3D printer and blood bank dispenser arm was performed. Okay, so those have been completed in this. Looks like a communications test. Yeah, communications relay is malfunctioning due to heavy signal interference, needed fixed ASAP. And Stas was in the middle of doing complete Vlad reboot and reinitialization in progress. I'm guessing they didn't have time to get through all of it. Oh, and that's just a laundry basket, or should I say a laundry hamper? Let me just get this out of the way. And what's this? It's concentrated ammonia. And we have oxygen and nitrogen. Although ammonia is made out of hydrogen too. Alright. This is Stas's locker. Well, they'll excuse me for doing this, but he has a chessboard, a picture of... Oh, I didn't know he had a son. Immortalized memories of a happy past. Wait a minute. Something behind this thing. This is a battery. I might need this. I'll give it back to Stas if he asks for it. And this is... I'm sorry, it's just I'm feeling a little bit dizzy lately, slight discomfort, nausea, signed Irina. Speaking of... Terraforming Irina Wait a minute. Irina Sarova. She died on Strelka. Yeah, this is the same person. That's their photograph. And over here, Poliakov is already getting on my nerves. Besides, I don't know why he needs the communications relay at all. Signed Stas. Bulgarian leather boots made with leather from our finest cows. Ideal for a variety of situations, including horticultural tasks, mining expeditions, or simply quality footwear for everyday use. And this was a plant. If anybody else comes nosing around, I ought to just close these things for the sake of plausible deniability, you know what I mean? Okay, and this is communications. Martin Poliakov.
Poliakov? How the hell did that worm ever get posted at Tosca? Ugh, I never liked him. Something about him just always felt off. Sasha, scan Polyakov's ID keycard to load his credentials into your suit's memory bank.
Well, I certainly remember how to do that, but this thing is a proud moment for a proud man. Well, I actually recognize... On the left, I'm almost positive that's Nikolai, as in Maturin from Strelka. So, process of elimination means that, on the right, that's Martin Poliakov. And this is a Cienfuegos cigars, the only worthwhile non-Volgravian pleasure. And this is a handmade cigar. I'm guessing these are Cuban, or at least their answer to Cuban. What do we got here? Volgravian decoration medal awarded to the highest honor of all, following orders. Yeah, that's only ever an order in totalitarian regimes. Like Volgravia, for example. Denied stamp, Polyakov's favorite. What was he in the middle of? Redacted report, did it research, did it modest, did it advances? Well, here's his credentials, but I wanted to see the other report. Things I gotta do. Okay, I got his credentials. Redacted report, Lazarus, red matter, insignificant. Okay, this is the first time I've ever heard anybody mention red matter as of right now. Come to think of it, they didn't even mention it in the first game either. They just said it was some kind of mold. Another redacted report. Potential, did it promising, did it elsewhere? Well, I'm going to put this right back where I found it. If Martin Poliakov is still hanging around here, I'd rather him not know that somebody's been nosing around in his locker. Well, I suppose I'll have to ask Stash permission to use that battery if he's around to give it. So, this place has a crew of 3. And we have 1 missing spacesuits. Whose is this? Volgravian spacesuit, the division badge is missing, okay. And, whose is this? Bulgarian spacesuit belonging to Martin Poliakov. I'm guessing he's still here. Stas's spacesuit is missing, and Irina's is missing her badge. And this over here is a, well, it's pretty clear what these things are. Toothpaste, flavor Glory. I wonder what Glory tastes like. I imagine it's got a bit of pep in it. Like jalapenos, but not too intense. Bar of soap. Remember, if you don't shower once a week, you are not fulfilling your duty as a Bulgarian citizen. At least once a week, I mean. And that, I'm pretty sure, is a laundry bag. Stylish Bulgarian laundry bag. So it isn't just an ordinary laundry bag. Now this space toilet plunger, heavy duty. Actually, that's a sink plunger, and a very tiny one too. I suppose you could jury to plunge a toilet. Professional grade iron. Actually, it used to be that there was only ever one kind of plunger, and it was that kind. And this is a military grade washing machine because dirty laundry is no joke. They've even got space toilet paper, single ply, extra thin. And that over there is, well, a shower. Ah, of course. How could we not have a base without a toilet? A regular toilet lid. And of course the brush. Low density, sparsely populated toilet brush. The sole purpose of its existence is to fulfill regulatory obligations, nothing else. Oh, come on. People have to clean these things. I have a toilet of my own, I clean it. There. Okay, so to recap, in my inventory is a battery. It only holds one item. Then getting a hang of this crouch. I imagine the presence of a toilet here and not in the previous game was something of a shout out to certain toilet-loving YouTubers whose names escape me.
This terminal has been taken apart.
Great. Do you think you can fix it?
Maybe, yeah. Some components look damaged. Others are missing altogether. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I'll say damaged. This thing is busted. Damaged access terminal screen. Unusable. Alright. And I'm guessing it's missing. Let me just pick this here. Okay, so I needed something that looks like, a replacement for it. Dismantled access terminal core socket is operational. Just out of absolute curiosity, does the battery fit in here? Yes, it does. I knew I'd need that for something. Alright, well, I'm sure I saw a couple of odds and ends strewn around here. Shame I don't have a flashlight. That's the one thing I'm missing. That I'm really missing. Okay. I don't see any of these screens anywhere. Lots of tools, sure, but I need a particular kind of screen. What's all this? Floodlight stands. Floodlight heads. Thing on a clipboard, hang on a minute. Model YS716 terminal assembly instructions. Wait a second. Forget the other thing. Well, actually, no. I am going to need that that screen before I can get anything else. But I do have a couple of components that I'm going to need here. So I'll put the clipboard in the same spot, and then I don't know, where would I find a random screen just lying around? The one that I mean, that's the one item that not only do I need to replace it, but there's nowhere. It doesn't look like they're just lying around somewhere like the rest of those components were. Can I actually get into this or no? Or maybe I have to, maybe I have to jury-rig it out of an existing terminal, maybe? Are there any existing terminals? I don't see any here. Why would anybody bust the terminal to the medical bay? It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Maybe it's in one of these boxes. I mean, it's possible, isn't it? One of these boxes contains terminal screens, but that's Terraform Lab supply container. I doubt there'll be any in there. Hold it. The lid on this thing is ajar. I mean, it's a lid. It's not the lid to a jar. But, yeah. There. I'm just going to put this out of the way of the doorknob. Hello, hello. Here we are. I knew I'd find one of these somewhere. I mean, you can't get into the cargo bay. Well, why can't I get into the cargo bay? I was supposed to get into the cargo bay according to that, this blueprint here. It's got a route marked through the cargo bay, presumably. The very same cargo bay that I can't get into. Oh, that's nice. All right. Let me just plug this thing in here. Can I really not do that? Maybe I need to use both hands, one hand. There's nothing that should stop me from doing this. I feel like I'm missing something obvious here. Well, I've got this as a component anyway. Hold it. Wait. Oh, of course. That was dumb of me. Let me just put this in my inventory here. So this part of it goes on first. Actually, what am I thinking? I'm going to take this out and put it here. Take this thing, put it there. Yeah, because I take the frame and put it on, and then I put this little thingy I've got in my inventory on the frame, and then I'll be able to put the screen on. It'll be like the last thing. Okay, take this out, plug it in. There we go, take the screen. All right. Just plug that in right there. Ah. There we go. We fixed broken terminals. You know we truly care.
Good as new.
Great. Now, scan the terminal's sensor to load Polyakov's ID credentials.
Scanner input required to unlock the door. Transmit to the ID to the sensor below. That's this thing here.
Way to go, Sasha. Let's keep it up.
Alright. So it looks like the medical bay is... It's up a bit. I'm glad I'm wearing... I hope I'm wearing something that can keep any... Well, of course it's going to keep any germs at bay. It keeps the air in. Doesn't even let a single molecule escape. There's no opening mechanism for this. It looks like something's going... Oh. Oh, I see. It's decontamination. That's an ultraviolet light. How would Nikolai have one of these in his secret room?